Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Anshula and today you are watching a come book shopping with me in Washington D.C. vlog. I am so excited. I'm actually back in my house right now, social distancing, self-quarantining. I still wanted to share a bookstore vlog with you guys because I filmed this back in February, I think. And I visited Georgetown in Washington D.C. This was a place I've actually been to before. I used to live in the D.C. area and Georgetown was one of my favorite places to visit, mainly because of Baked and Wired. I absolutely love their cupcakes, so I decided to go ahead and revisit Baked and Wired, and their cupcakes are just as good as I remember, which made me so happy. And after that, because while we were driving around to get to Baked and Wired and finding parking, because finding parking in DC is so difficult, I saw a bookstore that we passed by. Well, I wasn't sure if it was a bookstore or not, but they had lots of books lined up right outside the front window, and I thought, is this a bookstore? I need to find out. So we walked straight there, and yes, it was a bookstore, and it turns out it was actually the oldest operating bookstore in DC.
It was years ago, but how can I forget? We were 16 up all night. Love and heartbreak was our life. We got drunk and smoked your dad's cigarettes. Dreamt of a life in a big town, skyscrapers and neon lights. Ooh, I still think of you. I still dream of you. But if you hold me close, I won't let go again. We have time to grow. This wasn't a mistake, and we can grow old if you love me again, my friend. This time is different, so please do not let me go. Please do not let me go.
Immediately when you walk in, there's a staircase, and the staircase takes you up to a quasi second floor. It's kind of like a loft area with these huge bright lights that illuminate the whole space, and it's really beautiful. And you look up and you see the sky, and you just are surrounded by books, and it's just an incredible feeling. Now this bookstore is actually really unique because they don't have a lot of fiction titles, and I wasn't expecting that walking in, and it really pushed me to pick out a non-fiction book. A lot of the books here tend to be liberal-leaning political books. They also have a lot of religious titles, spiritual titles, self-help genre as well. And the book that I ended up picking out was Letters from Burma. The author has won a Nobel Peace Prize, and I don't know a lot about Burma. It's actually a place that I really wanted to visit just because they have so many old temples, and this book really shed a light on the political situation in Burma, inflation in Burma, the discrepancy between the rich and the poor, and it's incredibly written because you can tell that the author has so much love for her country and she wants to show it in a positive light, but she also wants to accept some of the realities of the place that she lives in order to make it better. And I think it was just so well done. This is an accumulation of previous letters that she's written, and it's an absolutely amazing book because it just taught me so much in a way that I don't think I would learn from a fiction book. I actually just finished reading it, so that's why it's like it hit me really hard, because I can tell that she just loves her country so much, and it was probably really difficult for her to write all of these letters in hope for a better Burma. This was the book that I ended up picking out, and the way they actually sectioned it off is I went to the Asia section and I picked this out, but there is also a section for USA, kind of North America, Africa, so depending on what kind of politics around the world you are interested in learning about, you can pick it out from any place within the bookstore, and there's a lot to choose from. Oh, I did want to say, this is so random, but this book has lots of gorgeous illustrations, and I don't know if I can show it to you guys. That was something that kind of blew me away, was the illustrations in this book. I feel like adult books don't have illustrations, and that kind of bothers me because they're kind of exclusively reserved for children's books. I honestly really love when any book has illustrations, so it made me so happy that this book had illustrations in it, and they were just really beautiful black and white sketches. So that is the end of this bookstore vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and next time I will be taking y'all to Arizona.